Happiness to me would be playing in the pool, little mini inflatable pool with a toddler. That is nothing happier than that. I mean, you don't know happy, because I don't know what it is, but if you're a shelp, you love water. I don't know what it is. If you're a shelp, you love water.
They're a water-loving creature.
I'm a Pisces. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe that's it.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Happy Hour! I'm Wes, this is Jen, and this is our special guest. You know him, Mr. Garrett P. Shelp.
Hello.
So glad you're here, Garrett.
Oh, I'm honored.
Now this is episode 3 of the Happy Hour, hard to believe, and it's a little bit different, as you can see. We're on set here in a secret location.
Yeah, it's a bunker, actually.
It's a bunker.
Yeah.
It is a bunker, a very happy bunker. Dark,
It is.
Dank, only 2 bats.
Used to be filled with people. It's completely abandoned.
I promise not to eat the bats because I don't want to get the Rona.
That's right.
So yeah, that's
Building's been condemned, really.
that's right. Hey, so here's some happy news. Check out these Happy Hour stickers.
Oh, I gotta put a couple of those on my Hydro Flask.
These will be on Hydro Flask, all sorts of things. We're thinking we're gonna do, so stay tuned to Instagram this week. We're probably gonna stash a couple of packs of these around town.
Yeah.
You find them, they're yours. Maybe we'll throw in a Dutch gift card too.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Like geocaching?
It's like geocaching.
So it's like a little Find Waldo thing. Yeah,
Feel free
that's
to
great.
be a hooligan and put these anywhere you want. So
So much fun.
That was good.
So we have on episode 3 a very special thing. We're gonna try to make each other cry.
Yep.
I'm definitely gonna cry.
You may have seen a specific YouTube series about eating hot wings and interviewing people. It's not like that at all. It's different and better.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try some wings from a local establishment. I'm gonna go, in fact, get our first round.
Oh, I'm so excited. ATL wings,
That's
right?
correct.
And they're gonna progressively get hotter as we
here-
go, right? Okay.
Let me just show you. Here's our first. We're starting out slow.
Yeah, sure.
These are garlic parm, guys.
Garlic parm.
I'm expecting no heat.
Yeah, me
Yeah, right away it's tangy. There's just a tang, you know?
But
Salty.
not overwhelming.
Nope.
Good crisp. So
What I like is you can still taste the chicken. You know?
There's still chicken in here.
Uh-huh.
Now while we're talking about this, let's talk about job history.
Job history.
That's a good, honest chicken wing. What good, honest jobs, or dishonest, I guess, have you had in the past?
So dishonest job. I used to bag ice for my grandparents' water store. So people in Phoenix are ridiculous. You just open up a store and you can tell people will sell you water, and they'll drive in flocks to it. Yeah. So
Did it have magical powers, this water?
nope, just normal water. Yeah, that's right. Filtered though. We did filter it, and then it had we had ice cream, like thrifty ice cream, and we had snow cones and all that. And I bagged ice in the summer, totally off the books, got paid cash under the table by my grandpa. That was my unofficial job. My official job was I worked construction at the Cardinal Stadium when it was getting built. But I was an electrician, like gopher. Like I didn't do anything. I just delivered things and died of heat stroke most days. That was it. Because I only worked in the summer. So
they call that place the toaster.
yeah, it is a giant oven. It's designed to cook human beings in a large sitting. So it's like literally, they shut the air off of that thing, people just cooked alive. Yeah, it's great. Jen, what about you?
Yeah, Jim.
I didn't really work much when I was in high school,
Okay.
and so
Too busy taking over the world, running student council. Okay. Anyways, go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
but I did this daycare thing at my church called Summer League, and so did that. But I recruited a lot in college. I had boring jobs, honestly.
Tell me about the recruiting in college. What was that? What was that like?
So I was on camp teams,
Okay.
which is where I went around. I was on the West Coast team, so I toured the West Coast and
Yeah.
hey, but if I wasn't on that team, I wouldn't be here. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
tell me, what did you do, and then how did that get you here?
let me tell you. So I recruited students to come to MCC, to
Okay.
Manhattan Christian College, where I went. But we visit CCOF one weekend, and we were here for a youth group. And what
That's right.
got me here is that I was talking to Garrett about a possible internship.
Okay.
But what sealed the deal, I think.
That's right. I remember
Yes.
this.
What sealed the deal, I think, was I did a root beer cake stand.
You guys happened to arrive the night we did a big event and we had a root beer keg, and Jen was the only willing soul to do a root beer cake stand and successfully did it.
Yes.
That was us teaching children proper youth ministry. That's what that was.
Yes.
That's awesome. What a cool story.
Yeah.
So my dad used to be a business owner in Flag. I grew up here.
He was a big deal here in town.
I don't know if he's a big deal.
I think so. He's kind of a big deal.
He was so he used to own what was the furniture barn when it was like over by NAU.
The big moo
The big
moo cow.
My dad was the guy who had the cow painted on what is now the Natural Grocers building. So yeah.
I feel like I'm sitting next to Flagstaff royalty.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I did a lot of things in that store. Then he had a couple other stores. So like when I was in college in the summer, I would come home and I'd do like furniture deliveries in Kingman in the summer. And let me tell you, we could talk about a lot of fun stories for like, we have time for that. So yeah, and I also did some other stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was an RA in college, side
Yeah,
notes, but
yeah,
most
yeah.
of
I was
mine
an
was-
RA.
Oh, okay.
You guys are so RAs. I can see that.
I don't know if that's a compliment or
No, it is. It is. I was an RA to be
Okay,
fair,
okay,
but it was
okay.
just so it was
That's
free.
good.
That was why I did it. Yeah. So this is the Cajun you said.
Cajun barbecue.
See, the word barbecue makes me think sweet. So we're gonna see. And I don't know.
No,
You know
I'm
what?
gonna
I'll wait for you guys. You guys are so proper.
Yeah.
start.
I haven't been wearing pants for 8 weeks, so I'm a little behind on your
Okay,
propriety.
this
Where
is the
am
third
I?
time I'm
Right,
wearing
yeah.
jeans, so.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's the
These are
third
good.
one.
These are good. A little bit spicier. A lot spicier than the last one.
The jump is substantial in the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Gosh.
Jen, how you
Yeah,
feeling?
Jen, you love spicy food, don't you? Yeah, you do. She's a huge fan. In Kansas, they specialize in spicy food.
Well, my hobby, one of the things I like to do, I really like disc golf. I didn't play for a long time. Since moving back to Flag, I've started playing a lot more. Love disc golf.
Yeah.
Used to do a lot of longboarding.
Yeah.
Haven't done that as much being a dad, but
yeah.
this summer might be different. Who knows?
It could be a new time for that.
Yes. And then, last couple of weeks, quarantine does things to a man, and sometimes it helps him, rediscover childhood. And I have recently procured some Hot Wheels, and I'm having a lot of fun playing with them during Zoom meetings.
He plays with them all the time.
They're just kind of there. Yeah.
They're there. I mean,
Little Hot Wheels. Yeah, hobbies are tough for me. When I was in college, racquetball was my hobby.
way.
Oh, I loved racquetball. Like I would go play with my college professors who were like, insane Bible ninja people, and then be like, let's go hit the racquetball. And I'm like,
what
yeah.
do you talk about while you're racquetballing with the
Oh, you just shop. Like all for them, it was, the lecture from earlier that day and all that. Jen's having a meltdown. She's
melting
all right.
from the inside,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's doing all right. But like seriously, they were the most fun. One of them had a serious like eye injury because of racquetball and had to start wearing goggles and enforced me to wear goggles as well. Now, recently though, because we've been at home for 8 weeks, no one's counting, at home, and I rediscovered my old Game Boy Color.
Come on.
And I have Pokemon Yellow.
Yes!
And I am raising Pikachu so well.
I'm so proud of
I
you.
have 3 badges already. I have 3 badges. I'm on my way.
You're cruising.
I'm on my way. Just got a bicycle. I go so much faster. It's great. It's great.
Fantastic.
No. Jen, hobbies?
Let's see if I can talk.
Her
Yep.
favorite hobbies are ice cream, water.
Milk.
Milk. Man, my glasses are sliding down because I'm sweating. I play tennis.
Yeah.
Haven't recently, but I did a lot in college. in high
Tennis.
school.
That one's way more athletic than racquetball. Yeah.
Yeah, I love tennis. Recently I've been going on hikes. So I guess during quarantine I've been going on hikes more often.
Is it crazy we all pick up new hobbies or rediscover old ones?
That's right.
In quarantine. Crazy.
Yeah.
I used to love smoking meat. Like
Yes.
barbecue.
You
used
had
to
a
like
smoker in
I
Florida.
had, yeah, but I sold it. We moved. I don't have a new one yet. That's
Yeah, I'm waiting.
And
I'm
if you
still
just
waiting for you to
text
make
the
me
word
meat.
give to this number, we can help Wes get a smoker. It's 333.
That's fantastic. So what do you think, Garrett? Like,
I would eat, this would be a
Go
personal
to.
preference, like I'd go straight to it.
I
There's
feel
a
like
zing,
since
but
it's
it wears
two for
off.
each, I have to eat
you don't
another.
have to. No.
I feel like I should.
Because whatever you don't eat, I eat immediately after this. You know, you understand that. So I'm happy for you to not eat it. Yeah, absolutely.
Here we have Lucky's Sweet Red.
Sweet
Lucky's
Red. Now it's got the word sweet in it.
I don't know.
What does
Could
it
be-
mean? What
is
does it
less
mean?
hot? Is it more hot? Is it same?
Oh my, but see, what I love about a wing is when you get the color like this. There,
Means danger.
it's a red, but it's a light red. It's clearly
Kinda
attached to the
orangey.
skin. Yeah, it's not, yeah.
It's in there.
It's in it.
It's not on there.
No,
it's in it.
it's in
Yeah.
it. And that is such a
With you.
difference. Jen, you ready? Oh,
Wow.
that's like the best of buffalo meets the best of red chili.
Yeah.
Like sweet red chili.
I just looked at it and I was
Mm.
dead.
She's falling behind.
I think it's probably on par with the Cajun barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there.
It is a bit calmer.
But where the other one, it's also sweet but less sweet. More heat, more like a chili sweet rather than molassesy like barbecue sweet.
Yep.
I gotta tell you, I think I put this on the go-to again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, I had a friend in college. His name was Clarence. And Clarence told me you can always learn a lot about somebody by how they eat a chicken wing.
The further I got into it, I liked it.
It's good,
Mm-hmm.
right?
But it's sitting on my lips and I'm like,
Yeah, that lips, I always underestimate the lips.
What favorite actors, directors, movies? Let's talk movie time.
Oh, God.
my favorite actor is Tom Hanks.
All time?
All time man.
So glad he didn't die of the COVID.
Oh my
you know?
God.
Thank God.
Oh, national treasure, that man.
Oh, yeah, we would have mourned for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to have to say Jeff Goldblum really stands out to me for his curiosity.
As actor, director?
Yeah, actor. He somehow remains the same character in every film, always, and yet we still are like, oh, look at Jeff. Like, we're surprised that he's still Jeff Goldblum, you know? Yeah. How about you?
You know, I'm a big Denzel fan. Have you ever seen a Denzel movie you didn't like? I mean, like, really?
No,
It's good.
The Book of Eli, personally.
Oh, Book of Eli and what's the movie? His son, John Q.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just-
yeah.
Just remember
Transplant.
the Titans.
Remember the Titans.
On Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, who's the director of the Dark Knight trilogy?
Oh, Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan.
One of my favorite directors.
Same guy behind Inception.
Yes.
Memento.
Yep.
A lot of crazy good movies. Yeah, I like him a lot. I like Joel and Ethan Coen, the Coen
The
brothers.
Coen brothers, good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brother, Where Art Thou, to me, is
Oh,
like
masterpiece.
top-notch
Yeah.
masterpiece filming. Yeah. Yeah. I loved this wing. That was good.
Gosh,
The
that
zing lingers, and I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I really.
these are honey habanero.
Oh, habanero.
Yep.
Now that by name should mean it's very hot. Like
That
it
means
should be
'cause
hotter.
that's-
Yeah, I'm gonna be disappointed if it's
And
not.
I can tell by the sauce factor on these, this is gonna be a trip.
It's
I
got
like this.
that glossy
Oh,
habanero.
it shines.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm going straight in.
To my
This
mother
one.
and father, I love you. I'm sorry I didn't get to see you.
Who do you want to take care of your dog?
My sister, I already told her that.
Okay, good.
Oh, wow. Loving this. This is just bold.
Now, I'm a little familiar with habaneros,
You are.
and I know they're a little bit later burn. So at first, this is really sweet and delicious, almost a little barbecue-y. But I'm waiting for there's a later punch. Yep, for sure.
Like a little man with a hammer is behind us, and he's sneaking up on us, and we don't see him. He go right on the head. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep.
I don't think hers is waiting. I think hers is
No,
just
hers is
arrived.
right
It's there. Yeah. No, right away though, this is fantastic. And the heat is building, and it is painful. I will say that.
Lingers on the lips.
Yeah. I don't know how you're doing this, girl. This is really hot.
Tell me, since we're eating at ATL Wings, kind of a local or big
Oh,
joint.
which I highly recommend.
Yep. What local restaurants are your faves? You recommend? Let's say a family member or somebody who's never been to Flag comes to town. Where do you take them or suggest they should go?
Satchmo's.
Oh, gosh,
Satchmo's.
I
Yeah.
still haven't had that.
Really? We got to take you there.
What do you get?
Gosh. So first of all, you've got to try their gumbo, their jambalaya if you haven't.
The dirty rice.
Yes. And once you've moved on from there, you got to try either the catfish po' boy, or you've got to try just their normal beef brisket. It's just so good.
I love their smoked beans. Jesus, like
No, I mean I'm feeling it. This is hot.
This is hot. And the andouille po' boy I like as well.
That's right. It's got the sausage in it. I had that last time. So good.
How about you, Jen? Where have been some of your favorites? You only been a Flag about a year, a little more. What do you like?
Well, fondest.
Which is only ironic because they're pretty spicy. Ooh, girl, this is hot. You're dying. I bet you're dying. This is amazing.
It's so good.
That zing.
I'm gonna have a second because I liked it that much.
My wife and I were talking the other day, speaking of restaurants, we were trying to remember the last meal we had at a restaurant before COVID hit.
Oh.
And I think we nailed it. So Satchmo's was one of them. And then I think the very last one was Fat Olives. We actually went to Fat Olives, and it was a day or 2 days before everything shut down. It was wild.
I think mine was TLA.
Oh, yeah. Another good place locally.
For Mexico.
I think it might have been Sombreros for me.
Okay.
Which is another joint I recommend, by the way.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
I would say probably one of my favorite places, Brandy's, for like breakfast brunch. Eggs Benedict, every time.
Oh, that Benedict is so good.
Yep.
Best one in town.
They're open Thursday through Sundays now, by the way. So
They are. We are due to order actually, starting I think tomorrow. Yeah.
I like proper meats and provisions.
Oh,
The Aleppo pepper pastrami sandwich.
And their new location downtown's pretty sharp. Pretty
Swanky,
sharp.
looks
I
good.
love Asia Station. That has been. If you want some Asian food, Thai food, Chinese food, they even have Japanese style, Korean style. They do it all one location. Oh, they're downtown also. I love them.
South San Fran. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is.
Jen, you okay?
She's struggling. That's the first one that made me like go for the milk. Okay.
So these are spicy ATL. ATL Wings does dry rubs,
Okay.
and these are a dry rub variety.
That's nice. All right, well. See, I don't know how I am about the dry rub. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I haven't quite had one that's convinced me.
Like, my face is numb.
Yeah, I see it. It tastes like chicken with heat.
These are different.
They're different, and it's. I think it's the dry. I can taste the chicken a lot more than the other ones,
They are spicy.
but there is a kick.
It's like in the way, like a cayenne pepper spicy, you know.
I bet that's what that is.
Jen, are you okay?
We do have paramedics nearby.
Quick, what's the number to 911? Speaking of which, greatest accomplishments. What are you most proud of in life?
Wow. Jen, probably this moment that you're still here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that one's making my nose
These
run.
catch up, man.
All right, okay.
I think we've got them in heat order too.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm about to, Lord, I'm going to need help. That is good. So, accomplishment. I mean, the obvious answer I'm supposed to say as a dad is my daughter.
Oh, dude.
That's like we're supposed to say. The thing is, she's still just a toddler, and so she could be a disaster in a year. Like, I have no idea. So I can't quite say that. So I think probably my greatest accomplishment would be, like, when I moved to Flagstaff to, like, be here at CCOF, like, that was totally on a whim. I had no idea what it was going to look like. I didn't know I'd be here for almost 9 years. You know, like,
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm just so proud of this church.
Yeah.
I've seen it go through so many different changes, and I think just that is super. It makes me feel good. I love that.
You got to know, like, as a youth pastor, being in one place for like 9 years never happens. Like, that's the average is like 2 years.
Oh man.
I was in my last place for 5, and I thought I really did well. But man, Garrett, you were.
Well, I'm very proud of it in the sense that, like, I think that number one, there must have been no competition probably is the issue. And then number two, like, I just feel like it's been all of the students and the people around me. It's been awesome. What about you?
I think if I were to go more like shallow thing, not shallow, I don't want to say shallow, but
No.
like I was
Like Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper, shallow.
shallow, la, 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 la. Yeah, there was no singing. Yeah, man, those are sneaky little devils. Those guys.
I can't like rest my tongue on my mouth.
No.
It just like yeah, it like inflames.
Yeah. So I was all region as a football player in high school, like first team.
Very
I
nice.
was very proud of that. College, I was pretty unremarkable.
That's what college is all about, Wes.
Yep, that's right. That's right. I am really proud of being a dad. Like, it's something I've always wanted to be. And though it takes no testing to get there, like you don't have to get a driver's license.
There should be a permit. I would recommend that. Yeah.
You don't have to get that. There was something about becoming a dad for me that was so big in that, like, I recognize, like, my relationship with God totally changes, you know?
Yeah.
We're feeling it.
I'm really there, man.
But probably one of, like, professionally, one of my greatest accomplishments is when I left Florida. One of my dreams had always been to like train my replacement. And when I left Florida, the guy who took over for me was a guy I trained, and that was a really, really big accomplishment.
What's his name?
His name is Tanner. Tanner, if you're watching,
Tanner, a shout out to you.
He had a birthday.
You
this
have
week.
fulfilled what?
Yes,
you have fulfilled Wesley's dreams. That's awesome.
That is true.
Accomplishments, Jen?
College for sure.
Like getting through it.
Getting through it, because there was many times where I wanted to stop. College.
And is that how most people feel about MCC, or is that just Jen?
Jen, I got your present. More milk.
Yay!
We have more milk.
More Jen.
I think in some levels, for a lot of people who go to college, they feel like they want to just drop out.
Of course.
But there were a couple times where it was hard that I was like, ugh.
These look like a lobster. They're so red, it looks like a lobster.
These are, this is the second highest wing on their menu and that we will taste today.
Gosh.
These are the hot wings.
This is holy moly.
I can smell these. These are the first one I can smell.
Yeah.
All right, Jen, I'll let you pick whichever one you want.
Thanks.
Oh, wow.
What do we think?
So here's what the chef did.
Tell me
The
about
chef just said, give me all the hot stuff. And he just gooped it together. And he didn't even measure. He did not measure. Well, what I know I'm so mad about is there's no spice right now. And that means it's literally just implanting eggs of fire in my mouth. Because it is
like an alien.
It's really bland right now. I'm also fearful about later.
I might turn into Daenerys Targaryen's dragons right now.
You've whispered whatever you've just said, and I still didn't understand
Jen gets
it.
quieter and quieter as the wings get hotter and hotter.
Oh, this is immense. Are there like embarrassing moments that either of you have?
Are there?
Yeah. And do you remember recently or in your distant past you'd rather forget ever happened?
About 2 years ago, I'm a grown man with a wife, and I peed the bed.
I want to thank you for your vulnerability. I want to thank you for your transparency. I really do.
I wake up, my wife's like, babe. She was so sweet.
So kindness, so much kindness.
She's like, babe, are you okay? I was like, no.
Wesley, what happened?
I don't know.
It just happened.
Just let go. Just sometimes you're just feeling it, and I was in the middle of it.
In the words of Jeff Goldblum, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Yep,
yeah,
see?
that's right.
That's why he's timeless.
So.
Wow.
Yep.
I didn't know that, Wes. What a loving wife.
She's an angel, and she puts up with a lot, and that's not even the worst. So.
My God.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
How about you guys? Embarrassing moments?
Oh yeah.
Jen, I'm
Jen's
glad I
thinking
could
about her.
distract you. I gotta be honest, I'm a little disappointed. I thought it would be hotter.
I'm like freaking out. I'm like waiting for it to
I'm
like
still waiting.
attack me. Oh, embarrassing moments. Well, that's hard. I guess I would say from the get-go, probably an embarrassing moment would be if we're gonna be that vulnerable. You know, I was on top of a parking garage one time. I had to use the restroom.
I know this one.
I had to use the restroom but, all day, but there was no bathroom nearby, which is when we used to longboard, you know?
Yeah, we used to longboard.
And I tell you, was stuck up there, and I decided that I thought I could trust a fart, and you never should.
Never should.
I decided that I thought I could trust a fart, and you never should.
Never should.
And that's the end of that story. But that was a rough moment because I was around like 12 friends.
Yeah, there was a bunch of us that night.
It was not good.
And all of a sudden, we just We're like, where's Garrett?
The rapture,
Turns
right?
out
Yeah.
he just went home. He didn't tell anybody, and he just went home.
Well, that's the best part. Didn't have a car, so I rode home.
You rode a longboard.
In my shame, if I could say it so clearly.
So delicately.
Yeah, that was bad. Embarrassing moments, Jen?
Yeah, Jen, come on.
Also, how's the heat on this one for you? Better?
It's a little better.
Yeah, a little better.
Yeah.
You've calmed down a little bit here.
Spicy tail, hotter than this, I think. Yeah.
Saucier.
Saucier.
Yeah. So mine happened when I was like 7 or 8. It was it was around Christmas time, and my mom, sister, and I were at JCPenney's Christmas shopping and everything. I'm feeling something now.
You're feeling something. Oh boy.
I feel that one more in my tummy.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a payment later. That was a deposit.
There's a risk every wing eater takes.
Yeah.
We were Christmas shopping and we were done, and like this JCPenney's had a 2-layer, so we were upstairs and now we're going down to leave. And on the way down, I just decided to sit down on the escalator. Well, what had happened was I did not get up in time, and I end up getting stuck on the escalator. It literally eats through my pants, through my underwear. It eats my shirt.
How old were you?
I was like
20, right?
It happened like last week.
Yeah.
You're like 7?
7 or 8,
Okay.
yeah.
That's traumatizing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that'd
was
be
like
awful.
really traumatic. But I was stuck on there for like 10-15 minutes. And my
Did
mom,
they have like fire department security?
like
all
security and everything?
Yes.
And you know, they have an emergency button, but I was so caught, like the button, it wouldn't stop it. And so my mom is like screaming for help. My sister's doing nothing, just laughing on the side.
Like a good sibling.
Yeah.
Like a good older sibling.
Yeah, that's
you know?
right.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like,
right.
Here's to the firstborns.
Yeah, not worried at all. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm there crying because I want to get out and I want to just go home. And so security finally come, and it took 2 security guards and a clerk to pull me out. And by the time they pulled me out, and it had ate through my, like, I was wearing like sweats, and so like the cloth ate through. I was butt naked and
In the
like,
JCPenney's.
In the JCPenney's, it had made like a crop top. My mom just grabs my jacket, wraps me around it, carries me out,
Yes.
runs to the car, and we go home, and she puts me down inside, and my dad's like, "What happened?"
I'm surprised JCPenney didn't throw in like a bonus pair of pants.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
They're like, for your inconvenience.
Yeah, but yeah, never sit on an escalator, kids.
Oh boy.
I made a mistake, guys. I scratched my eye with my pinky.
Oh no.
Thought it was safe.
Thought it was safe.
Wasn't
it's not
safe.
safe.
Shouldn't have trusted.
Let me show you Britney Spears' favorite wing. This is Toxic.
Toxic. All right, I'm gonna.
Okay. So,
I looked it.
Oh wow.
ooh.
That's like it's like they took the last one, mixed it with the spicy one.
There's a punch there
Whoa.
that wasn't
Yeah, I
there
bet that. Bet
before.
you're happy. Yeah, this is
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
another level.
good for them.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I'm glad they're. See, what I don't like is when you go somewhere that boasts that they have spicy food and then they don't. This is good. Oh, this is good.
Speaking of hot things that will burn you, let's talk dating history.
Dating history. How dare you?
First relationship, when, who?
Yeah, I went on my first date. Looked like this.
I'm so sorry.
He's having a full-blown sneeze attack. And now that we have your attention, let me tell you about my first date. My first date took place at a Tony Roma's in Phoenix, with not only the girl I was dating,
It's still in there.
but her father and her mother sat at the table with us on the first date. They felt that was proper, and they were in full dress attire. Like, Dad was in like a suit and tie. I was not.
Okay.
Yeah, I was probably wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt like the one I'm in today.
Okay.
This is so hot. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. How did it end?
Well, couldn't really do anything. Couldn't really kiss her, hug her, because Dad was
Hold
kind of
hand.
lurching, right there. So I kind of said bye and ran into her at school the next day. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh.
Did it go anywhere?
No, it
you
didn't.
run?
Yeah, I definitely didn't want anything to do with that. Yeah.
You're a sane man.
Yeah, somebody like, we're really close to our parents. And I'm like, yeah, you really shouldn't be. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that didn't work out, you know? Mm-hmm. Wow.
That one's killing me.
That's a dare. This is a dare. For sure.
So, my first relationship, a 6th grade summer camp, and we dated for like a year.
Yeah.
And then the next relationship, real relationship, I dated a girl for like a week, the summer before freshman year, also CIY.
Mm-hmm.
And then I dated a girl for about a year and a half in my sophomore and junior year.
Yeah.
And then I started dating my wife, and now we're together.
So those CIY relationships, they always work out. Is that right?
Never. Almost never. Yeah.
Yeah. This is like damaging.
Jen's crying.
Either it's the dating history or the heat. Hard to tell.
You can guess which. Go ahead, comment which one you think it is. Jen's dating history or the hot wings that are making her cry. I finished my wings.
Holy smokes. Woo. Yeah, that's a dare. I mean, you guys today, I dare you, go try the toxic wing at ATL. It is a dare.
That's hot.
I'm going to make that a Trinity practice discipline. Jeez.
Woo! Jen, tell us about your
she's
dating
having fun,
history.
you know?
Yeah. She's obviously she's crying right now. Literally tears are running down her face. Are you drooling right now?
No, I inhaled.
Those are real tears, though.
Those are real tears, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you can't breathe real heavy when you eat that. That hits your throat. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's brutal. Yeah, any dating history there you can share with us? Someone in MCC, maybe? Someone not at MCC, high school?
Yeah, FCC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're having a good time with this question.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm still trying to talk.
I could handle everything up to that point. Enjoyably like it.
Yeah, but that one was...
My tongue is now like scorched.
I have an inflamed lip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, FCC.
It's Manhattan Christian College for those of you who don't know.
Yeah.
And those of you looking for a great dating experience.
Yeah. I don't know.
How did it start?
Guys, she's not, I don't think she's... We're no longer speaking to Jen.
She's in shock and survival mode.
You know when Moana, the island was green, and then there's the monster?
Yeah.
This is...
Taka, I believe.
Yeah, she's just, yeah.
Somebody needs to get Jen's heart and put it back inside her. Tafiti.
Guys, I feel
I don't
privileged.
know.
I feel privileged.
This has been a great experience.
Thank you for having me.
Guys, thank you so much. Garrett, thank you for being here.
Oh, I love hot
Jen?
wings.
You okay? You'll make it?
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. This is the end of episode 3. We'll see you next week for episode 4 of The Happy Hour. See you later.